Buenos días, Gardena. Feliz Cinco de Mayo and el 3 de Mayo. My name is Dan Medina. I'm the city councilman for the city of Gardena. I'd like to welcome you to our 28th annual, 28 años de hacer este desfile. 28 años sin parar, gracias a Dios. This is our 28th year. We've been nonstop since 1986. Is Mr. George Castro in the house today? No? He started this in 1974 when it was a beauty contest at one time. And now we've moved it on to a scholarship program. Before we start, I'd like to introduce the chairman or the chairperson of today's event. La señora que está encargada de este evento, Susana Medina.
Quiero agradecerles por estar aquí con nosotros y acompañarnos. Esperemos que para el año que entra tengamos más participantes en el comité. Quiero agradecer al comité de nosotros como Jackie Granados, a Leticia Leal, Betty Jamora, Adelita Rodríguez y pues mi esposo por siempre. I want to thank all of you in the committee and all of you guys coming here. I appreciate you. Hopefully we can make this a bigger event than what it is right now. I want to thank all of you for being here. And also my committee, which is Jackie Granados, Leticia Leal, Betty Jamora, and Adelita Rodríguez. Y también agradecerle a Sonia, a Sonia Mitchell, que también es parte del comité, y de las princesas. Sin ellas no podíamos hacer esto. And without the queens, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Gracias, señora Medina. Vamos a comenzar. We're going to start with a lady who is very passionate about Gardena. She's very passionate about her job, and she's very passionate about her communities that she serves. Una señora que está muy apasionada en parte de Gardena, en parte de su comunidad y en parte de los Estados Unidos. Damas y caballeros, por favor, gran aplausos para nuestra representante del Congreso, Maxine Waters.
Buenos dias. I am always very happy to be here to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I want to thank Dan Medina for all of the time and effort that he puts into making sure that we have the kind of celebrations and recognitions in this city that honors not only Mexican Americans, Latinos, but blacks, Asians, everybody. He's so good about it. Give him a big round of applause. I want to thank the mayor and all of the members of the city council. Gardena is a wonderful city that works, and we should recognize that. Give the city a big round of applause. Now, I want you to know that Cinco de Mayo celebration could not take place without a chairperson and a committee. Susana Medina has made this a part of her life. She looks forward to it every year. She works very hard with her committee. Give Susana Medina and the committee a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, too many of us come out to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but we don't really know the history. We don't know what it's all about. But we have to always remember the Battle of Puebla in 1862, when 4,500 Mexicans beat off 16,000 French. They were understaffed. They didn't have all the weapons. They didn't have the machines. They didn't have anything, but they fought and they won. Give the history of Cinco de Mayo a big round of applause. So what does that mean? I tell you what it means. It means you should never give up. It means you should never forget who you are. It means you should never forget from whence you come. And it means that you have the self-determination that's necessary to say to the United States, this country that you're in, we're going to have comprehensive reform for immigration so that everybody can reach their full potential in this country and enjoy the benefits of their work. So give the United States and what we're going to do in Congress for comprehensive immigration reform a big round of applause. And so every year I bring with me a number of materials, and if you would look right over there, where is Blanca Jimenez? Blanca Jimenez is right here, Blanca. She is the chief in charge of my Los Angeles office, and she brought a lot of materials with her today to tell you about all the things that you can participate in with government, information, consumer affairs, how you can get things oftentimes no cost, sometimes advice, etc. Those books are over there. They're very valuable books, and we have a newsletter over there that talks about all of our efforts here in the 43rd Congressional District. You are in the 43rd Congressional District with a lot of other cities and areas. I am the congressperson that represents all of this area. I fly to Washington every Monday morning to represent you, and I fly back every Friday to be with you in the neighborhoods because I think that's what you would want your representative to do. So give me a round of applause. Thank you, Susanna. Dan, I'd like to make this presentation to you. Susanna, please come forward. I want to thank you for your love of this city and the work that you do. A lot of people don't realize it's not just Cinco de Mayo, but it's all of the efforts that are put forth by this city that you stand behind and you work for. You are perhaps the one person who does the most work that does not get paid for it because you're a volunteer. So if you can't give a volunteer a big round of applause, you can't give anybody a big round of applause. And so what you have is, you have a team, a husband and a wife. They support each other. They work together. They love Gardena. They love representing the people of Gardena. And so I'm very grateful that they're my friends, and I appreciate and honor them and the work that they do. I have the certificate of special recognition, Cinco de Mayo Festival Scholarship Parade Committee, on the occasion of the 28th annual Cinco de Mayo celebration and parade, commemorating the historic and inspiring Mexican Battle of Puebla against the French in 1862, and in appreciation of the work of the committee members whose outstanding dedication have made this cultural event a source of real pride for all Gardena residents. I present you. Thank you.
Gran aplausos para Maxine Waters. We also have an assembly member who represents this community, and tenemos un representante de la asamblea que representa esta parte de Gardena. Por favor, gran aplausos for Al Murasucci.
Buenos dias. I'd like to introduce my wife Hiroko and my daughter Sophia. And we are so glad to be able to join all of you here today to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. You know, I want to join Congresswoman Maxine Waters in thanking Mayor Tanaka and the entire City Council, but most especially, you know, these wonderful events, these wonderful traditions that celebrate the diversity in Gardena would not happen without great people who work so hard to organize these events. And like Maxine said, Susana and Councilman Dan Medina, they are the ones that make this happen. Thank you very much for all your hard work. Thank you for letting me join you. Have a good day, everyone.
And now I'd like to introduce the leader of our city. Damas y caballeros, quiero que reconozcan el representante y el guía de esta ciudad, nuestro alcalde. Por favor, gran aplausos para Paul Tanaka.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much to everyone who's helped make this event, once again, our annual event, a great success. It's already been stated, the Congresswoman stated it very well. We want to thank the Queen and her court for coming out, and really, that's really what this, as Dan said, the whole event started around. Thanks to everybody who worked really hard, as I said, Susanna and Dan, the committee that worked real hard all year round to put it together, but also to the city staff who put in tons of hours, the police and all the recreation staff that have helped to make this thing possible. Thanks to the Congresswoman, Assemblyman Almer Suchi, Mayor Don Deere, the council, Gloria Gray. Thank all of them for coming out and helping us make this event as important as it really is. And so to each and every one of you who are taking time to participate today, have a wonderful day and enjoy the festivities. Thank you again.
We also have our Mayor Pro Tem of the city, and para ustedes que no sabían, our Mayor Pro Tem was a candidate and a princess in the Cinco de Mayo contest in 19... Hace mucho tiempo, pero damas y caballeros, tenemos un alcalde pro tem y ella fue una de las princesas de Cinco de Mayo hace tiempo. Por favor, gran aplausos para Tasha Serta, nuestra Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you. I just want to thank all of you for coming out here today. You know, this is a really great event, and it wouldn't be as great if all of you weren't here today. So thank you for coming, and thank you for, sharing the heritage of what Cinco de Mayo is to your children and just continuing that legacy on. I'd also like to thank our Cinco de Mayo Queen and her court. You know, this is going to be an exciting year for you. I remember when I was on the court, and it was so much fun. You get to go out and not only represent Cinco de Mayo, but also the city of Gardena. So please give our Queen and the Cinco de Mayo court a round of applause. And I want to encourage some of the other younger ladies who see our court here that in a few years, this could be you also. So keep that in mind, because this is one of those milestones in your life that you'll never, ever forget. So thank you again.
I was telling the girls, you could be a Mayor Pro Tem too when you get a couple years from now. You never know. We also have another city councilman representing the city. Por favor, dan un gran aplausos para nuestro otro concejal, Terry Terriucci. That's it? You don't want to say? Okay. We also have a young lady who represents the West Basin Water District, along with our former mayor, Mayor Emeritus Don Deere. Por favor, gran aplausos para Don Deere and Gloria Gray. And right now, I'd like to introduce our Grand Marshal on the celebrity end from the city of Gardena. Por favor, gran aplausos para Ricardo Cáceres.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. This is truly a great event, and Dan and Susana, Mr. and Mrs. Medina, what an extraordinary event you've put together. Your dedication is unbelievable. Thank you very much for doing this. Congresswoman Water spoke about the Battle of Puebla, and the history of this day sometimes does get lost. But I believe what we are doing here in the city of Gardena, the emphasis that is placed now on education for this day and for all the princesses in the court, that is the key to the future, and that is something we have to preserve. And thank you again, Dan, for focusing on that. La batalla de Puebla a veces se pierde en la historia de este día. Sin embargo, ahora tuvimos la oportunidad de recordar, y además cabe destacar el gran énfasis que el Festival 5 de Mayo de Gardena pone en la educación, sobre todo en las participantes, en las princesas. Y eso es algo muy importante. Por favor, démosle gracias a Dan Medina por hacer de este evento no solo un festival de 5 de mayo, sino también un festival para la educación de todos los latinos y todos los ciudadanos de Gardena. Muchas gracias, Dan, y todos los participantes.
We also have our community grand marshal, a young man who has been involved in the community since I had hair. Y hace mucho tiempo. Por favor, dan un gran aplausos para nuestro marcial de la comunidad, Martín Almaraz.
Bueno, bienvenido a todos y muchas gracias por haber atendido. Es un placer y honor que me hayan escogido para representar a la gente de Gardena. No nomás el comité, pero toda la gente de Gardena, siendo mexicanos o lo que sea, y todos son representados. And I want to thank everyone for attending this festivity, and I want to thank the committee, the Cinco de Mayo committee, for having selected me. And it's an honor to be representative of the people of Gardena. We're not just represent the committee, we represent the entire community. So I thank you very much, and welcome to my city. Thank you.
We also have some distinguished visitors. How many of you have heard of the Buffalo Soldiers? ¿Cuántos han oído de los soldados de Buffalo? Mayor de los soldados que vinieron de México, vinieron de Texas y vinieron de Texas y también Montana. So I'd like to introduce the Buffalo Soldiers. Gran aplausos. Para ustedes que no sabían, eran guardias del Río Grande a un tiempo.
Buenos días a todos. Aprendiendo español. Mi español es poco, pero tengo información para ustedes. Mis antepasados estaban esclavos en Estados Unidos y ellos escaparán a México, donde la gente de México dirán bienvenidos con los brazos abiertos. Y después, ¡viva México! ¡Viva! Después, mis antepasados estaban peleando con el ejército de México para 20 años. El presidente Benito Juárez confirmó tierra a mis antepasados y mis parientes todavía viviendo en la ciudad nacimiento de los negros en Coahuila, México. ¡Viva México!
Good evening, good morning. I just want to say it's wonderful to be here with you. The Buffalo Soldiers is an outfit and a unit they could always depend on. We had the first victory in Korea, and to be part of that was an honor, and it's still an honor. And thanks a lot for having us here. Thanks, everyone.
We also have one of our planning commissioners from the city of Gardena. He's going to say a wave, Mr. Art Cascanyan. Give a wave. Now, vamos a hacer algo muy diferente que nunca hemos hecho en otros desfiles. We're going to do something completely different that we've ever done before. The girls don't want to speak individually. They all want to come up at the same time. So if you could turn up the mics, please. Mic number 3 and mic number 2. The girls are going to say something all together. Gran aplausos para las princesas y la reina.
Okay, so we're just going to introduce ourselves so you know a little bit about us. My name is Princess Noemi. I'm 24 years old, and I just want to thank you for supporting me and supporting these girls on our in the scholarship program.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Carla Calderón. Fui princesa del año 2013 y 2014 y ahora estoy en el comité de la ciudad de Gardena. Ojalá se la pasen bien y hoy estoy en el 12º grado en Gardena High School y tengo 17 años.
Hola, mi nombre es Viridiana Ambriz y yo voy a la escuela de Health Services Academy High School y yo estoy en el 12º grado.
Hi, I'm Princess Jessica Mitchell. I'm 17 years old, and I just want to say thank you for all the support, and it was a great experience.
Hi, I'm Princess Elizabeth Hernandez. Usually I'm right there with the band marching the same parade every year, but this time I got to join the court, and it was a really good experience. I want to thank you guys all.
Hi guys, I'm this year's Miss Cinco de Mayo, 2013-2014. I would just like to thank everyone for your support because without you guys, I wouldn't be here today representing everyone. So thank you very much. Hi, I'm Yvonne Valenzuela. I'm the former queen, 2013-2014. It was an honor being the queen, and thank you to everyone that helped me and support me be queen. Thank you.
Okay, well, we just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Dan Medina and Mrs. Anna Medina, and we just wanted to say that we appreciate for what you have done with us, and thank you.
Gran aplausos para las princesas y las reinas. And that concludes our dignitaries. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you all for coming, and thank you